Hello everybody, SlimKirby here, and welcome back to the Mario Party 3 replay. Today, we're going to be going to Creepy Cavern. In reality, this is like the most Christmas-themed board in the whole game, so I guess it's pretty appropriate. So yeah, we're going to be, we're going to be doing this one today. And yes, I do realize that Chilly Waters would probably be the more appropriate Christmas board. I was just making a really, really bad joke, because Christmas is almost here. So yeah, for this board, I am going to be Yoshi. And I've also brought along Donkey Kong and the two females. There may be a reason why I'm doing this, if you think about the other characters that haven't been picked for this board. But we'll talk more about that next week when we play the final board of the Battle Royale boards. Which, yeah, next week is going to be the finale of at least these boards. We obviously still have all the dual minigames, and I may have something else in the works for this game as well. It might be no secret what that is with how much I've been hinting at it, but you know, I might have something else planned. So yeah, as far as Creepy Cavern is concerned, let's take a look at the board. The board's kind of divided amongst two sections. Each of the sections are connected by a skeleton key door. That is because the game kind of intends you to use these train tracks to get to the other side. So yeah, you can either use the skeleton key, go over here, or you can just ride the train. I believe you can just talk to the Thwomp, pay 5 coins, and go to the other side. Or you can also hit a happening space, and that will actually chase you to the other side. But I believe there is also an advantage to like riding the train as opposed to getting chased by it, and vice versa. There could be an advantage the other way as well. It kind of depends on where the star is or what exactly you're trying to get to. It's also worth mentioning that kind of the top and bottom sections of each side, they don't exactly lead to each other. So like for this first section, we're going to be kind of going around this one circle. In order to get up there, we'll have to ride the train, go up and around, or we're going to have to get past this Whomp, which you can change the direction of where the Whomp's blocking you by hitting the happening space, or you can actually talk to him, but I think you can only talk to him in a certain direction, so keep that in mind. But that's about it. There's obviously 2 banks and 2 item shops. Banks are on the top left, bottom right. Item shops are kind of on the left and right specifically, so yeah. And Boo is, of course, around the middle on the left side, so yeah, that's really all we got to go over, so let's go ahead and get started here. I know that some people probably don't really care for like the explanation of the boards and how they work and everything, but I think it's important to highlight those because there's always the possibility that we won't really get to make use of a board feature. That's definitely the case in like Mario Party 4 and the Boo board, where you have like the happening spaces, which are really only used for one thing, and they're really only in one section of the board. And if like you don't have people land on them 3 times, you don't even get to make use of them. So that's why I think it's worth highlighting those features. That way I can say at least talk about everything. So I think that's fair. So what are we going to be playing for our first minigame, guys? It's going to be a 4-player minigame. That's good. Oh, sweet. Wasn't this the... No. We ended Spiny Desert with this game. I was like, did we end the last game on this? But no, not quite. I didn't really get to talk about this game much, but yeah, it's probably one of my favorites. I like memory games. Memory games are fun. And I feel like they're also easy to screw up on, so they're not free by any stretch. So Wario and Mario on the right. We have DK and Peach on the left. Shy Guy Luigi. Ooh. Okay. I think I got this. You just have to remember enough things. If you don't remember everything, it's fine, because you may remember, like, one aspect that you may have not gotten. So wait. Did that go there? Yeah, Shy Guy Luigi, that's right. And I believe Peach was down here. I want to say it was Wario Mario, if I'm not mistaken. Hammer was definitely up here. Man, these computer players suck. I see a lot of things just in very wrong places. Nobody got the Mario item right, that's for sure. Man, hard computer players, like... maybe their brains are like rocks or something, but... I don't think that's what makes them hard. So yeah, pretty good early win for me. That's gonna get me off to a good start. Unlike the last board, but apparently even that still worked out in my favor, because still kind of on a win streak here. So yeah, basically in order to get past the Whomps, first of all you gotta be on the right side of the Whomp. And he'll ask for an item. It can be a poison mushroom, it can be a skeleton key, it can be a normal mushroom. It all depends on what the Whomp is feeling. So, if you don't have the right item, you're not going to be able to pass. But if you do, you could get an advantage by skimming past them. I want to say you also, in doing that, you also kind of shift them to the other side. But it's so uncommon that you actually have the item to move them, so it may not even become a thing. But yeah, Daisy gets the frickin' double mushroom, double sevens, so gets kind of lucky in that department. Has enough coins for the star, so that's a little unfortunate. Man, there's a magic lamp already available. Imagine getting a magic lamp on turn 2. So yeah, unless Daisy gets a 1 next turn, she's probably going to get that star. I don't really see any way around it at this point. But yeah, this is honestly a good strategy because, oh, well, there you go. Whomp just moved, so we can now get that other side. But that's kind of nice. It's kind of nice for us if we want to go to that direction. And wow, okay, well this will be another freebie for me. Unless I just do not know the answer to these questions. But yeah, it didn't really come into play last time, but you can get some very, like, obscure questions, and you have to know, like, what your save data actually has. Which button do you press to hit A? Okay. I literally pressed that button right now, so there you go. On Spiny Desert, how many morphine pits of two? On Woody Woods, how many places are there where Monty Mole can... I want to say 2? Oh. Oh, it was asking how many intersections. I was thinking of how many places where you could, like, switch the thing. The R button. I love how it says start and then it goes, the A button. The R button. How many coins does it take to have Boo steal coins? Okay, 5. So yeah, I misinterpreted the third question, but I still won because I knew the other ones, at least. But yeah, like, sometimes, like, I'm pretty sure, because I remember that was, like, a thing with, like, the game when I first started playing this game, when it first came out. Because it, like, asked, like, how many times has this character won this board, or how many times has this board been played, or whatever. Like, that definitely can happen. Like, I've gotten questions like that before. So that will kind of require, like, knowledge of the save data that you have on your cartridge. Something that, like, other players, if you play this multiplayer, wouldn't have. And that's what kind of frustrates me about the game. Also, okay, you know what? We've played way too many battle games in this playthrough. I am not going to play a battle game. I'm going to go here and then just warp over to this side because, yeah, I don't want to play battle games anymore. A majority of them are not great for me. 2 of them are really bad. Some of them have control issues. Sometimes if you're playing against bad AI, some can be like really obnoxious with like timing and input lag. Let's just not deal with that for once. Why are they following this path? Like, I don't get this. Because isn't the star down here? Like, I feel like the star is down there. So, well, they have warp blocks, and DK has a whole hell of a lot of them now. Okay, well, let's keep winning. Let's keep winning, guys. Well, let's try to keep winning anyway. No promises on slot sync. Is it slot sync or slot cinch? I don't know. I never see that spelling of sync. But, like, I feel like sync makes sense. Because you're actually syncing together dice block rules. Also, I feel like there's, like, a difference in, like, how fast the wheel spins. Because the wheel seems to be going a lot slower than it had earlier on in the playthrough. Maybe there is. Maybe there is, like, kind of a difference. Like, sometimes it spins faster. Or maybe I was just better at the timing this time. I don't know. Hard to say. So yeah, I can actually, like, potentially get the star here. It'll still vary on, like, how those dice blocks are used. But I could also get lucky and maybe not get hit by... Wow! After going all that way to avoid getting the frickin' battle game, we end up getting the battle game anyway. 0 coins. Thank you! Okay, okay. We're in there, guys. We're in there. No battle game. And, like, I hate saying that, because, like, you know, I do like the idea of battle games. It's just when it feels like the battle games are so stacked against you, because if you feel like more than half of them are impossible for you to win, or at least impossible for you to play, like, 100% efficiently, you don't want to play them, because it just means you're going to be losing coins, and your opposition will be gaining coins. And that's not fun. Okay, so that's interesting. Someone called attention to this last board, and I feel like I just wasn't paying attention. But when it comes to warp blocks, whenever you use a warp block, and if someone's on a bank square, it treats it like you land on the bank square first, before you actually roll your dice, so you get the money and the coins. That's interesting that it does that. It's not something you'd actually see happen very much, just due to the nature of, you know, how warp blocks work and how the bank works, but yeah, that's honestly really interesting. I never really... That is such a weird happening, because that's normally not the case. Normally you use the block and then you roll, but then for the bank it's like, oh, I'm just going to use the bank before I move. I'm going to steal from this bank. Hope you don't mind. Actually not, no. Oh, okay. It's okay. That was actually a really good start for the hand glider section. Now I'm going to mess it up because it's my nature. Well, at least I'm winning. Now I'm going to lose because I said that. Damn it! I had the advantage, too. I had the advantage, and I threw it away. That's honestly hard for the one player. It's not easy. It's not easy I mean, I wouldn't imagine it's easy to use hang gliders in, like, real life, but it's not easy in Mario Party either, apparently. Okay, random question of the Mario Party board playthrough. Have anyone here, or has anyone in the comments, gone hang gliding before? And if so, is it difficult? It would just be, I feel like it would just be scary, like, I mean, if Pilot Wings 64 is any indication, like, you have to just, like, you know, make sure you keep your, like, wind temperature, or not wind temperature, wind direction and stuff in mind. You don't want to ease up or ease down too much. Seems like it'd be a tricky thing to do. Also, after all of that, I think Daisy is still going to get the star. I love how she cycled through all the items. Every single item. Every single one. Nope, she got the star. Damn it. Maybe if Yoshi stopped rolling twos, I wouldn't have had that problem. But I don't think I've passed the item shop yet, so I could get like a magic lamp or something. So, not all bad. Not all bad. Or I could get that star. That works too. We're in there, we're in there. Oh, well. Hold on. We may not be in there anymore. Okay, good. I want to say that was like the one person he didn't want to get to, so that's nice. The only problem is he has one dice block remaining, so... Or one warp block remaining. Okay, well, we don't want him to get the Boo Bell. He has to get past 3 balloons for him to get it. And he gets a skeleton key. He wins the game. The game of let's get the skeleton key. Not the actual Mario Party game. Ooh, as much as I like Toadstool Titans a bit more, I was kind of hoping for Aces High. Because, also, major thank you, once again, to Mr. Agility for helping me with keeping track of all the minigames that I haven't played yet in this playthrough. Don't have very many minigames left. We literally have 2 4-player games, 1 Game Guy minigame, and then 6 dual minigames. And it's so easy to play dual minigames in the dual boards, so technically we really only have 3 minigames left to get in the Battle Royale section. And even then, we can get the Game Guy minigame in dual boards as well, so I do really appreciate that the game's been at least pretty kind with getting all the minigames played. Oh wow, I actually stole it! Hell yeah! Oh. Ah, damn it. Oh, come... Why'd I jump? Damn it. Oh, come. How'd she avoid that? Oh, come on, give me a chance to use it. I mean, no one wins. Well, I guess I'd rather no one win as opposed to someone else but me winning. But I'd also prefer winning just because I did make it to the end. I'm that greedy, guys. It's okay. Okay, so Peach is gonna not go to the bank. Probably a good move. Yo, it's your lucky day. Do you always keep your room clean? Oh! Okay, Bowser Jr. or Baby Bowser, whatever. Again, his name changes too many times in the series. In this game, Baby Bowser, I didn't think he would, like, not give you an item. That's weird. I want to say it's the first time I've ever seen that. Maybe not, but, like, still, like, you don't see that very often. I don't know, it's weird. I don't know if I want to burn a magic lamp too early, but I don't see any plunder chests yet, so I think I'm gonna go for it. I don't think this will hit me. No, just move me one space forward. I'll take it. Oh, Daisy's still... Okay! This could be the last Game Guy minigame. Let's kind of hope for that. Nope. Magic boxes. Toad looks just so happy to be locked in a box. I don't know why. He just looks so happy for that to happen. Hell yeah, good job, Baby Bowser. But yeah, the way it works is it's I believe it's Baby Bowser in the first 3 Mario Party games. Then it actually changes to Koopa Kid for, like, the entire GameCube series. And, then it becomes just Bowser Jr. And, oh my god. Did he warp with Daisy all 3 times? I feel like that's exactly what happened. No complaints from me, because it means I gotta get this first star. As long as I don't get, like, a 1 or something. I still find that really interesting, though. Usually it doesn't seem like Baby Bowser cares at all. Okay, well, here we go. This is one of the 4-player minigames we have not seen yet. This is Aces High. Climb into a plane with 2 types of missiles, then shoot down your rivals. You move, you press A to accelerate, you press B to brake, you use Z to fire missiles. You can fire a bullet bill by continuously pressing Z. I always thought you just had to hold the Z button. I didn't think you actually had to continually press it. But, yeah, it's just like an aerial dogfighting game. It's pretty cool. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites, but I know a lot of people really like this game, and I really like the music in this game. The music's really cool. But yeah, like, it's a pretty solid game. Definitely one of the best of Mario Party 3, that's for sure. Normally my strategy here, when playing with AI, or even just with, like, other human opponents, I just kind of like just flying in circles, not being part of the action. That way you can kind of try to avoid stuff. If you see the exclamation mark, obviously you want to pay attention to what you're doing, because that means that there's a bullet bill coming your way, so... Yes! Nice. But yeah, it's a pretty cool game. I also like when you win, you just, like, fly off into the sunset. Or not really into the sunset, you just fly up into outer space. That's kind of what you... When? Oh yeah, she got the star, that's right. I was like, wait, how did Daisy get a star? It's like, oh yeah, she got the first one. It's just the second one didn't move very much. So now... Okay, he wants a poison mushroom. Again? Yeah. Okay, he never changed, because he changed via happening space, not by items, so... that's why. So honestly, this would be a chance you could go for a poison mushroom. If you really want the Whomp to move. Of course, I wouldn't do that because there's a Boo Bell up for grabs, but, you know, it's something to consider. It's something to consider, at least. I don't think she got the Boo Bell. No, she got the poison mushroom. I think she intended to get the Boo Bell because it was right next to her, but another Koopa was, like, before it with the hitbox of the hammer. So that's kind of funny. Okay, good. Well, guys, we got a star. We're back in first place. Don't have the coin lead, but coin lead I think is like 48 right now. That sounds about right anyway. Man, this star does not want to move off of this first island. Let's get some items. We only have a magic lamp, so we may as well get some goodies out of this. Dory dip. I wouldn't hate the plunder chest, honestly. That way I can steal some good items. We can... What the hell? There was like something that hit my window. It's weird. There's no one outside or anything. Okay, well, I got another lamp. It's a bit different of a lamp than the other one I have, but that could be beneficial as well. I could chase away someone, or chase away the star from someone who's about to get it. That's good. It's always good. I do not think I'm going to get the happening space this time, though. Because... well, I've landed on one of them, I guess, but still... I want to say that's like the second one for Daisy. Maybe even third, because yeah, someone also landed on the Whomp one as well. So yeah, not sure. This will actually put DK, unless we lose. Unless I lose on purpose. This will actually put DK in the lead for the coin star, but... it'll help me with the minigame star, which I think is more important.